Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn September reading energies. And we're going to pull some tarot, lots of different tarot decks, I thought. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. Also, you have the power to change my life for the better just by liking, subscribing, and watching my video all the way through. All right. So for overall energy, we have the Nine of Crystals, which is the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Three of Flames, which is the Three of Wands. And we have the Nine of Flames, which is the Nine of Wands. So hanging in there. If there's something you're trying to achieve, if there's something you're trying to do, just hang in there. Nine of Crystals is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's about... you know, those rewards for all the work that you've done, like opening up that chest and seeing all those crystals inside and seeing those rewards. So I feel like this month is going to be a very rewarding month. And Three of Wands is about looking towards your future. She's kind of mystical and magical there and in the huge field. And it looks like either the sun is starting to come up and kind of planning things, hanging in there. If things haven't worked the way that you wanted to, I feel like this month some things are going to fall in place for you. You know, it doesn't mean that it has to be it could be something big, it could be something little. It could just be maybe a perspective outlook, that it's more positive, that it's more rewarding, that you're noticing the little things, you know, just having more positive days than negative days. Or it could be something big too coming in. But with that Nine of Crystals, that Nine of Pentacles there, I feel like there's going to be some surprises in the store. I feel like sometimes we always if you set your expectations too high, then you're going to be disappointed, you know. But if you just appreciate those little things, you know, say you get all green lights to work, or say you find a quarter on the ground, you know, it's like appreciating those little things, and that's what helps to grow them to be bigger things. You know, because your outlook changes and your perspective changes. Sometimes we miss all the positive little things that happen to us because we're looking for something bigger and better. All right. We have the Chariot. We have the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Wands. So I feel that for some of you, I feel like you're becoming more in tune to your inner voice, that you're listening to that more, that you're not questioning it, that you're not overthinking it, that you're kind of going with the motions more, like you're feeling that. For some reason, I'm picking up these colors right here, right next to the key and the heart, like kind of that swirling like energy right there within. And then seeing these dots going around her, this energy around her. Like I'm really seeing this energy around her and on her face, how it's coming down there in these little, all this energy around her. So I feel like that's you too. I feel like you're picking up on energies around you. Oh, we have Ace of Cups, so a new relationship. We have Seven of Swords, the Emperor. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have Temperance, and we have the Moon. So let me see. Let me move these up. So for some of you, I feel like there could be a new relationship coming in, possibly with a Pisces, could be with a Gemini, could be with an Aries, could be with a Sagittarius, could be with a Cancer. So there also could be a lot of different people that are having relationships coming in, some surprises coming in, because Eight of Wands can be something that took you by surprise. So some, like I kind of feel like, you know, just for some reason I'm feeling, for the month of September, I'm feeling surprises and excitement and rewards, and could be relationships and finding that direction, you know, starting new goals, being patient, waiting for the right relationship to come in. Also within a current relationship, it could be that you're more patient within your relationship, that you're more tolerant, that you're not letting those little things get to you all the time. Like it's you know, maybe it's not about those dishes in the sink, that you're actually able to talk with your partner and say, hey, this is what's really bothering me. And, you know, I feel like this year has been sort of that learning process for Capricorn, is that, you know, it's about learning to be more open. It's about learning to let those walls down. It's about learning to being able to express yourself to your partner, to show them that you are trying. In the middle of the reading, we have the Seven of Swords. I feel like in this instance, how he's holding these swords and then he's leaving those two behind. It's about leaving what doesn't work and taking what does work. But it also represents somebody being sneaky in the night. You know, somebody sneaking off and, you know, taking some things. So it could be maybe that you're moving away from something, or that you're not around that energy of that person who is being sneaky, that person who is being deceptive. I feel like this represents you in the sense that you're taking what works for you, or it represents somebody else. So sort of this negative energy, negative person. But I feel surrounding all of that is some really positive things. Maybe it's about your intuition about somebody who has been sneaking around. Maybe it has to do with your partner. Maybe you feel that your partner has been sneaking around and you're feeling that inside, that something's not right. And then you're able to work through that and talk about that. I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I just feel like this all around is very positive. The Seven of Swords is... Maybe it was an Aries that was being sneaky. Maybe you're quietly moving away from a situation. Maybe you're quietly moving away from somebody who is controlling. Maybe you're just not even going to say anything. You're just going to stop communication with somebody who is being controlling and overbearing. So that could be what that is. I don't feel like your partner's being sneaky. I'm just not getting that. Maybe this represents you moving away quietly from somebody who's controlling. It could be. All right, so let's... But I do feel a lot of positive energy. I feel, you know, being patient. I feel that there is a new relationship or a reconciliation. You know, the Ace of Cups can be a new relationship or a reconciliation of a relationship. You know, working on a current relationship. It could be somebody that comes in from your past, that they come in and you have a relationship with them. All right, so these are my new cards that I got, the Green Witch Tarot, so I'm still learning those. So we have Nature, number 15, which is Nature, and that is the Devil card, okay? So that is the Capricorn card. And it's this person is setting this trap, and the bear is looking. But the bear sees that this person is setting this trap. So this could represent, so that could be you, the Capricorn card, or this could be that maybe somebody is setting a trap for you, but you realize it, that you're seeing that, or maybe you're setting something up for someone else. I would say just be careful also this month. Let's see, we have the Chariot, and then we have the Lady and the Lord, and that is the Lovers. So we have the Lovers again. So we got that twice, and that is on top of the Chariot, so that represents Cancer, so it could be with a Cancer. So it could also be that a relationship is moving forward. The High Priestess, we have the Queen of Pentacles, so I feel like that represents you, the Queen of Pentacles, being Capricorn, that you are becoming more in touch with that inner feeling, that inner voice. And that's what I had been saying from the beginning. We have Eight of Wands, and then we have the Green Man, which is the Fool, which is new beginnings, new starts, you know, having that, I feel like surprises coming in, new things coming in for you, and that's what I felt from the beginning. We have Ace of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Wands. Releasing any of those heavy energies that are around you. I feel like this is very heavy, and it's a little confusing to me. I'm not sure why that's there right in the middle. So Ten of Wands. Working on a relationship. If you're in a current relationship, letting go those heavy energies that you have in your relationship. Then we have, I'm going to put the Tower here. There's something that gets torn down. There's something that happens. King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Maybe for some of you, I'm just going to look at the book because I'm really curious what nature and the wild hunt mean. I mean, I know what the Devil and the Tower mean. Nature. This is the card of wild nature, where the path chosen may be joyful and unrestricted, or fraught with unseen dangers and overgrown vines. Here the trapper is setting a bear trap, unaware that a bear is behind him, watching. The man is equally oblivious to the fawns of the wilderness dancing in a distant clearing, one even beckoning to the bear. Choices are the highlight of this card, as are possible repercussions. The warning is that short-term goals that require personal sacrifice are not always in one's best interest. Will the bear join in the revelry of the nature spirits, or will it risk being entrapped by reaching into something unnatural? People also choose the direction they travel in their lives, and sometimes what originally seems like a blessing turns out to be false. Then the choice becomes whether or not to liberate oneself. Staying in a job that pays well but has an unpleasant work environment, or staying in an unrewarding relationship because of the expectations of others, are only two examples of how one may take on undesired burdens. The restrictions that are self-imposed may also be self-released so that one may better savor the joy of life and dance with the fawns. One may choose to act freely, to laugh at the result if necessary, or to be tied to a situation, a way of life, or an attitude that is not enjoyed. So this is more about choices. So right in the middle, I feel like some of you have choices about what it is that you want to do. Do you want to stay in something? Do you want to be entrapped in something? Or do you want to set yourself free? Do you want to go on your own path? Let's see, the meaning is accept or release self-imposed restrictions, follow inclinations. So that is the High Priestess. Potential is obstructed or unleashed. Allow the natural course to flow. Freedom. Choose what appeals. So maybe for a lot of you, there's some big choices here, because we also have the Fool that's there. All right, because we have 15 and then we have 16, the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt, led by the god in his aspect of hunter, is the turbulent ride that travels in the night sky as severe winds, thunderous rolling black clouds, and streaks of jagged lightning. Their shocking passage initiates abrupt changes as they gather what is no longer viable along their route to the underworld. Here is liberation coming as an unstoppable but quickly passing storm, freeing the mind and invigorating the spirit as restrictions are blasted away. Bright light erupts through the confining tower top and shines as a beacon from the window as an expression of sudden enlightenment leading to new beginnings and new possibilities. This powerful energy in a reading offers the opportunity to cast off burdensome encumbrances that restrict a full life or the achievement of personal fulfillment. Mental and emotional stone towers that were constructed for protection from what has been feared block growth and potential. So the Wild Hunt opens the way for beneficial change and self-illumination. Hope is renewed. All right. So that's kind of like a really strong message right in the middle there. So the meaning is sudden change, truth revealed, shocking event, end of illusions, enlightenment, unexpected events. And that's what I was saying up here about being caught by surprise. Release from oppression, time to rebuild. Negative situation ends. So that's really some powerful energy and right in the middle of this. And I guess, that's why that was there. And maybe that's why that 9 of Flames is there, because that's about being tired but hanging in there because good things are to come. So I feel that for some of you, that there are some big choices that you have to make, some directions that you want to go in, The light is shining through these walls that are built here. And that's what I was saying, that over this year is about being able to let those walls down and to communicate with your partner about, how you're feeling, and that it's not about the dishes in the sink, but it's something more. So I feel that that's why, that's a really strong message in the middle there. And then with the 10 of Wands, like releasing that burden, releasing that heaviness. And then here I feel like it's getting back to yourself again with the King of Pentacles and feeling those rewards of all of this work that you've done here. But I feel like this is a culmination of the year. And I feel like it may have more time to go. It may have a little bit more time to go. This may be like the culmination of this whole year, 2021. But then I feel like you're getting back to yourself. You're getting on the right path. You're having more direction. You're feeling more positive. It's rewarding for you because he's surrounded by these flowers and the fields and like all of these rewards that he's had for working so hard. So we have 7 of Pentacles. Again, those rewards for working hard, but you're not quite there because you still have some more work to do. So this is work that you're doing, but you still have some ways to go, and that's what I was feeling, up here. And then the Knight of Swords, and that's about moving forward, then feeling like you're ready to move forward, and you're could continue. So maybe, you have had stopped this progression, but now you're ready to start. Then we have the Lovers, and then on top of that we have the Page of Swords. So this has been something that has been delayed. This is something that maybe if you're single, it's because you've had this stuff that you've had to work on to clear your energy in order to let this new relationship come in. Or it could be that if it's a current relationship, that you getting to the point where you feel like you can let down those walls with your partner has been delayed. We have Temperance, and then we have the three of Swords. And this one is about, again, making that choice. Does she decide to go into the cottage, or does she decide to pack up and move away from this cottage? I had already read about the meaning of this card from the book. And it was about, there's the swan is here, and that represents transformation. A swan transforms, and that's about transformation for yourself too, especially with this energy going on right here. And it's about her making the choice. Does she go into the cottage and fix it up because the windows are boarded up, and does she start that there, or does she pack up what she has and move on? And then these flowers here, I think they're like for protection, and they're for hope. And so those are surrounding you. So there's a lot of, I feel like for some of you, there's a lot of questions, about what it is that you want to do. Do you want to move forward, or do you want to, making that choice, do you want to step into the bear trap, or do you want to walk away? And then we have the Moon, and then we have Two of Cups. A lot about relationships. So maybe for some of you, this has to do with a relationship that may be toxic for you, that may be holding you back, that maybe you're not happy with, that maybe you're staying in it, not feeling completely fulfilled. But that's definitely something that you have to think about. And decisions, I feel, haven't been made yet, but I feel like maybe in September, like you get more clarity on that. And maybe by the end of the year that you decide that you make your decision on what you want to do. If you want to work on the relationship, if you want to rebuild it, if you want to fix up this house, fix up this relationship and mend what's broken, or do you want to move on from this house or this relationship and, start new and start fresh. But I feel definitely strong with, relationship, because we've got the Ace of Cups here, we have the Lovers twice, and we have the Two of Cups. So definitely I feel that if you're single, it's working on yourself, having that new perspective, being able to, that if you start a new relationship, you're going to communicate and you're going to open up, and you're going to communicate with your partner. Or if it's a current relationship, it's about, either working on that relationship or moving away from that relationship. So however it relates to you. So, but this energy I feel is really strong and really powerful here, but I feel like it has a lot to do with listening to your inner voice, listening to what that's telling you. We definitely have some new starts. I feel some surprises coming in. I feel positive energy. I feel, good things are coming in, but it's also about working on this strong energy right here. All right. Great reading for the month. So let's close out with Fool. Have the courage to embrace change. Take risks. Be adventurous. Okay, so we have the Fool twice. And having that courage to embrace change and to make those changes that you need to, and go in those directions and do those things that feel right to you. And if a new relationship comes in, it's about not being overwhelmed by that and just letting it flow, letting it happen naturally, just letting things evolve, not putting any expectations on it, because then you won't be let down, and just taking it day by day and being adventurous. And if it's somebody that's, you know, new and different, like, take that chance, because if you keep picking the same person and that wasn't working, then maybe this new person who is new and different and adventurous, that's your partner, you know, that's your soulmate, because we have the Lovers twice and the Two of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. So there could be a very emotional new beginning for you, new relationships, new connections, stronger connections. All right, great reading. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.